Hi guys, it's a beautiful sunny day here, and I just wanted to do a really quick audio, so you're not gonna have to listen to this for long. And this is just some advice. So everyone who is into YouTubers that are doing tarot readings for the collective, astrologers that are doing readings based on rising signs, zodiac signs, whatever, or into like those manifestation coaches, relationship coaches, all of those stuff. So I might have not mentioned everyone, but things like this basically. What you need to know is that this is not personalized. This is not for your situation. This is something usually people are just making easy money on. So, yeah, sure, these astrologers are real astrologers, sorry. But for you to actually get a reading from an astrologer, it needs to be your chart. You can't just have a reading for all the zodiac signs and it will all apply on everyone because we have really different placements and everything, and this is not how you can even get a vague reading. Well, maybe a very vague one if it kind of clicks, if it kind of is just gonna be for you in that situation, which is highly unlikely, to be honest. So the tarot readers, yes, they are real tarot readers. Again, they're probably really great in tarot. However, when you do a reading for a collective, there are so many energies, and it's such a huge audience that obviously it's gonna be uh, people with all different situations, and some things might resonate with you, sure, but it's not gonna be really reading that you should be um, trusting. I don't know. Mm, you should be into. I don't know how to word it. I'm sorry. So yeah, and when it comes to manifestation coaches, this is my pet peeve. So these are people who are not real manifestation coaches, okay? These are just people who saw it's popular and want to make easy money. And most of them, there's maybe like one or two that are good, but then again, also not very helpful because they're just gonna be saying these general things, and we're not all the same, and not everything works for everyone, and not everyone sees the law of attraction how it should be viewed. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, so for you to really understand law of attraction, for a coach to really understand how it works, it's not just reading Neville Goddard books or some other books like this. Those books are not really what it's about, okay? There are some good things there, but it's not how it works. So, what you should really be doing to study law of attraction, and what I did, was actually study quantum physics, yes, and follow scientists and science behind it, because there is a science behind it. Yes, there is. There's a science behind magic as well, which these people are not doing. They just saw a few videos of similar coaches, and they picked up, oh, everybody should do this and this, and it's so easy. They're all just saying the same stuff, and it's stupid. Oh, I'm sorry for calling it stupid, but it is. And they're just ruining people's lives with this nonsense. So manifestation coaches are something to stay away from, most of them. Now again, I haven't seen all of them, so I can't generalize and tell you they're all shit, because probably some of them are not, but most of them are, even the mega popular ones. I'm not gonna say any names because I never do that. I don't want to bash on anyone, but be careful when before you get into this whole loop, because there are so many people, and I had so many clients over the years that their mental health was suffering so much because of this nonsense. So, just making you think it's your fault for everything, and then you think it's your fault and you're trying to fix an abuser or something like that. That's just that should be punished, honestly. It should be. And also, when it comes to affirmations, which all of these coaches are so into, you should affirm. You should affirm, Ben loves me. Ben loves me. Ben is my husband. Ben is my husband. And Ben is your like next door neighbor who doesn't care about you, for example. And Ben is my husband. Ben is my husband. You're just gonna drive yourself crazy. Ben is not gonna become your husband magically. That's not how things work. So please don't do that. You can affirm things. Affirmations are not bad. Our brain does learn through repetition. That is why I'm repeating some stuff to you guys. But I try to word it differently, because that's kind of also how the brain works. It doesn't work by you repeating the same sentence over and over again. That's not how it works. They know nothing about the brain. Okay. So basically, you can affirm things that are not going to make you anxious, that you don't feel resistance to, because obviously, if Ben is not your husband and he is your next door neighbor, you're going to feel resistance. Your brain's going to be like, no, and I don't think your brain is ever going to adapt to such nonsense. Okay, so a really good affirmation that works for me, that I love to say, and you don't repeat it 100 times like they tell you. You just say it once every day, or you just remember it here and there, and that's enough. Is, I'm always receiving beautiful miracles. Yeah. So I hope this helps, and I'm going to be making more audios to help you out in the new year as promised. But I definitely don't want you watching those readings that are only going to make you even more anxious, even more needy, even more desperate. So stop doing that. There's no point in that. The point is for us to focus, for you to focus on something else, and not to obsess over, if it's your ex. Because with this type of videos, it just proves you're still obsessed. It just proves you're still obsessing, and it's just making you even more obsessed, and that is definitely not the way to get an ex back. It's not.